Congratulations, you're the 2025 NBA champions.
It's official. The dynasty has arrived. The Oklahoma City Thunder aren't just the feel-good story anymore. They're not the young team with potential or the cute underdog people fell in love with. They are the standard. 1 year removed from winning their first NBA championship since relocating to OKC, this squad isn't slowing down. They're speeding up.
Down 2 on opening night. Pull up SGA. Got it!
They've built a roster so deep, so balanced, and so relentless on both ends of the floor that the rest of the NBA might already be playing for second place.
Right now, the Nuggets. Lou Dort, string music.
You can talk about Boston, you can talk about Denver, you can talk about the Warriors trying to hang on for dear life. But at the end of the day, there's one undeniable truth about the 2025-2026 season. The Oklahoma City Thunder are just better than everybody else, and that's not changing. Let's start with the foundation, the franchise player. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is no longer underrated, no longer emerging. He's a full-blown superstar, an MVP-level talent who led OKC to the promised land last season with a combination of poise, pace, and precision that feels straight out of a basketball textbook.
Gilgeous-Alexander stops, starts, spins, fires.
SGA has become the most efficient high-usage scorer in the league. He doesn't rely on volume. He doesn't rely on hot streaks. He just gets to his spots, makes the right reads, and destroys defenses one possession at a time. Last season, he averaged nearly 30 points per game.
SGA is going to go for 3.
Woo! Led the league in free throw attempts and played elite defense, something rare for a team's offensive centerpiece. His ability to slow the game down in crunch time makes OKC virtually unflappable. When the lights are brightest, he gets calmer, and that's why he's now the face of a team that feels like the NBA's next dynasty. And here's the scary part. He's still just entering his prime. SGA isn't alone either. The Thunder supporting cast is ridiculous. Every dynasty needs a core, and Oklahoma City might have the deepest, youngest one ever assembled. Chet Holmgren has officially arrived.
Who's against this Houston team? Chet Holmgren.
After missing his rookie season due to injury, Chet came back last year and proved exactly why Sam Presti drafted him second overall. He's a unicorn, a 7-footer who can stretch the floor, block shots, and facilitate offense from the high post. He gives OKC something no other team in the league has, a rim protector who can also switch onto guards and shoot 38% from 3. Jalen Williams is a silent assassin.
Did a good job of hustling back, and it leads to net.
He's the perfect wing for this era. Long, versatile, and efficient. Last season, he averaged 19 points on 50, 40, 85 splits while guarding the opponent's best scorer on most nights. He became the ultimate connector, a player who can do everything at a high level without demanding the spotlight. Cason Wallace and Ousmane Dieng are two young pieces who have only scratched the surface. Wallace's perimeter defense is elite for his age, and Dieng's growth as a playmaking forward gives OKC another layer of versatility. Then you factor in guys like Lou Dort, the defensive bulldog who turns opposing guards into shells of themselves.
Green in the corner to Wiggins. Got it off.
And Isaiah Joe, one of the best spot-up shooters in the league. And you start to realize how unfair this roster looks on paper. Not to mention one of their most recent lottery picks, Nikola Topic, who is an elite passer. This team isn't just good, they've been perfectly built for the modern NBA. Everyone talks about offense in today's game, but the Thunder's secret weapon is defense. They finished top 3 in defensive rating last season and did it with a lineup that can switch, rotate, and contest everything. Lou Dort sets the tone. He's the kind of defender who will chase you 94 feet and dive on the floor for a loose ball in the first quarter of a regular season game in January. His intensity is contagious, not to mention he's built like an NFL linebacker. Chet Holmgren changes everything near the rim. His timing, wingspan, and instincts force teams to rethink every drive. And the best part, he doesn't foul much. Then there's SGA, an elite on-ball defender with absurd length. When your best player takes defense personally, the rest of the team follows. OKC's defensive system is built on communication and trust. Everyone switches, everyone helps, and no one takes plays off. It's the kind of defense that doesn't just win games, it breaks team spirits. What separates OKC from the rest of the league isn't talent, it's energy. This team runs. They lead the league in fast break points, they thrive in chaos, and they use their youth as a weapon. Most contenders are aging, Boston, Milwaukee, Golden State, even Denver. They've all got mileage. Oklahoma City has momentum. Their average age is just over 24. That means they're getting better every single game. Their chemistry is only tightening. Their bodies are only fresher. And while other teams are trying to manage minutes and rest veterans, OKC's players are hungry. They're logging minutes not because they have to, but because they want to. That kind of drive is dangerous. Now here's the part most people overlook. OKC's roster is about to get even deeper. They're getting key players back from injury who will bolster an already loaded bench. Kenrich Williams, one of the most underrated glue guys in the league, returns to bring toughness, defense, and leadership to the second unit. Jalen Williams, the bruising big man, adds rebounding and physicality off the bench. And Trey Mann, now healthy, brings scoring punch and pace. These aren't minor pieces. They're rotation players who fit the Thunder's system perfectly. That's the kind of luxury most teams can't afford. Getting better without even making a trade. Now let's zoom out, because for OKC to repeat, the path through the league matters. And right now, the Eastern Conference looks weaker than ever. Jason Tatum's injury in Boston changes everything. The Celtics went from a finals favorite to a team trying to keep the ship afloat. Tatum might be back, but without him, Jaylen Brown can score. But can he carry a contender all by himself? Tyrese Halliburton's injury in Indiana derails the Pacers' momentum. They were ascending fast, but without their star point guard at full strength, they're not ready to compete for a title. The Orlando Magic are coming. Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner are building something special, but they're still a year or two away from true contention. The Detroit Pistons are improving, but again, youth takes time. Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren are exciting, but they're not scaring any championship-level defense like OKC's yet. Philadelphia? The question never changes. Can they finally put it all together? Will Joel Embiid stay healthy when it matters and perform when it matters? They've been one piece away for half a decade, and until they prove otherwise, they're just another good regular season team. The Knicks? Well, they just replaced Tom Thibodeau with Mike Brown. Brown's system will take time to implement. Can Karl Anthony Towns match his production from the 2025 playoffs? Jalen Brunson is elite, but can he really carry a team through Giannis, Embiid, and the Thunder? Doubtful. The East has storylines, but no juggernauts, which means the finals will almost certainly go through the West again. So let's talk about the West, because if anyone's going to stop OKC, they'll have to come from here. The Denver Nuggets, once the team to beat, have now lost Michael Porter Jr. That's a massive blow to their spacing and depth. Nikola Jokic is still a generational talent, but with fewer weapons around him, he can't carry the entire load forever. The Lakers added Luka Doncic in a blockbuster move last winter, and yes, he slimmed down and looks revitalized, but LeBron James is another year older. Anthony Davis, who was a part of the Doncic deal, is now gone, and the supporting cast is thinner than ever. Can they really keep up with OKC's pace over a 7-game series? Highly doubtful. Anthony Edwards is special on the Minnesota Timberwolves, maybe the next great American superstar, but do they have the depth to match the Thunder? Probably not. Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle can't chase OKC's small ball lineups around the perimeter. The Spurs with Victor Wembanyama will be terrifying soon, but not yet. Stephon Castle will take another leap forward, but they're still a few years away from true contention. The Golden State Warriors dynasty is in its twilight years, but with Jimmy Butler now in place and without Klay Thompson at his old level and with Draymond Green's body wearing down, they just can't keep pace. The Houston Rockets might be the league's most improved team after acquiring Kevin Durant, but as great as KD still is, he's not enough. He's never really won as the guy, and they don't have the depth or the cohesion to take down a team as complete as OKC. Finally, the Dallas Mavericks have talent, but it's too spaced out. Kyrie Irving is older and coming off a serious injury. Anthony Davis is still capable of playing at a superstar level, but has his own trouble staying healthy. And while Cooper Flagg might be the most promising rookie in years, he's still just a rookie. When you go down that list, it's clear. Everyone else has flaws. Everyone else has major questions. But the Thunder, they've got answers. It's also easy to forget how well coached this team is. Mark Daigneault has become one of the best young coaches in basketball, and he fits the Thunder perfectly. His system emphasizes movement, spacing, and accountability. He's built a culture of unselfishness and grit that mirrors the way they play. You can feel it when you watch them. They like playing together. They celebrate each other's success. There's no ego, no drama, no noise. In a league filled with superstar politics and roster churn, the Thunder have something priceless: stability. They don't just play basketball, they play for each other. What makes the team so scary isn't just their champions, is that they're ahead of schedule. Most championship cores peak around age 28 or 29. Oklahoma City's best players are 23, 24, and 25. They've already figured out how to win, and now they're entering their prime. That's special, and that's a terrifying combination. They have all their own draft picks too, plus extras. They have financial flexibility. They have player development that's second to none. This isn't a one-year miracle. This is the beginning of something historic. The 2025-2026 season won't be about whether the Thunder can win again. It'll be about how dominant they look doing it. Their offense hums. Their defense suffocates. Their chemistry is unmatched. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is entering his MVP prime, already having won one. Chet Holmgren is evolving into a two-way monster. Jalen Williams is morphing into the perfect co-star. And behind them, the bench keeps improving. They're not the most experienced team, but they don't need to be. They've already proven they can handle the finals pressure. The rest of the league, they're chasing ghosts. So let's call it what it is. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the best team in basketball. Not just right now, but for the foreseeable future. They've got the superstar, they've got the defense, they've got the youth, the coach, the chemistry, and the culture. They've got everything a dynasty needs, and they're just getting started. Everyone else in the league is scrambling to keep up, patching holes, making trades, and hoping something clicks. But in Oklahoma City, it already has. The 2025-2026 Thunder aren't chasing history. They're creating it.